Welcome back to 2017. We're in studio with Rob Moss and Tracey Phillip. Stay tuned.
You are now tuned into Black Hollywood Lives. The beat.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam.
What's that?
Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine.
What up, y'all? Welcome to Black Hollywood Lives. The beat. It's your boy DJ Jesse Janity back in studio. Unfortunately, my queen to be could not be here today, but that's right. We got Mr. Carter over in the smoke.
Over in the smoke section, no, you already
You know
know.
what I'm saying, though. Hey, we got Rob Moss in the building.
Yo.
Broke out the fur for today.
Broke out the fur because it was cold in LA.
Till you come in here.
Broke it out.
And then it's hot because we turned.
Yeah, I'm about to take it off.
Tracey Phillips, stay turned.
Yeah.
You gotta see him through the smoke.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
You know, we had to come back with a Space Jam because I just love Space Jam. But apparently there's a big shoe that was released. We're gonna do this show, y'all, with all the smoke and all that. Tracey brought some props for his performance a little later on.
The hot box.
And you know, I love a good hot box.
You already know, though. You already
This actually
know.
might need to be just how we do the show
Every week.
Like a hot box.
Check the fur.
That's fine. We're gonna play a different game in a little bit. See how hard to get in here. No, all right, y'all. So we got so much new music that has been happening. Like, I mean, it was really hard for me to put 6 videos together this week because there was just a flood of new music that dropped. But before we do that, 2016 has ended. 2017 has begun. What are we leaving in 2016, Rob?
I'm leaving behind. Okay, I said I was going to put up a meme, right? And this is no disrespect to Foxy Brown, because I love Foxy Brown. She's a legend. But remember when she allegedly went deaf for like 2 years on and off? She was like, deaf. So I said I was going to put up a meme that said it was going to be a picture of Foxy Brown, like, and it was going to say me to all negativity from 2016. And it was going to be a picture of Foxy Brown.
All right, you better deafen yourself.
Deaf to it.
Tracy,
Deaf to it,
what's 2017 have that you leave in the past 2016?
Starting the interview off. I'm starting you off with an interview. You know what I'm saying? I want to just leave my old grind in the past. Like, I want to stay focused to everything I got upcoming. I want to be patient this year. That sucks, right? But I want to be patient this year, man, because I know, like, God has something really planned for me, man, and I've been doing this for a long time. So, like, each year I try to say, oh, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop smoking. 10 days later, I'm rolling up again.
So look, we all in this together. We ain't
Right.
never going to stop smoking.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to create a world where we can get through the procrastination of marijuana, and we're going to get there. So my thing is, look, so here's what happened. So on my schedule, we get, lots of artist submissions. So Rob was going to come on the show. I saw his music video. It's so dope. Like, you are an amazing artist.
Brother.
Like, an
bro. I
artist
appreciate
is
that,
like the
man.
perfect word to use for you.
Thank you, bro.
And then I was like, okay, well, we like to like pull a whole lot of artists on the show, and my boy Tracey. So I was doing a Track Martians event, and you were at it, and you were interviewing with somebody else, and he just had this energy, and I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? And I YouTubed him, and as I'm YouTubing him and listening to his song, he starts coming over, and we did this whole interview. It was turned up, and I was like, this guy's energy is insane. We have to start the year off with these two.
Yes.
Because wait till you see their videos and the hypeness that they have. We're going to get a performance later. It's just everything. All right, but let's get into some new music right now from some other artists. So we're going to take a look at some new videos. We love some, positive criticism, negative, whatever you feel about the video, what it makes you feel. We love emotions, and we love supporting people. So we're here. We're going to support The Skins featuring D.R.A.M. The song is called Bury Me. This is probably my favorite video so far of the year.
There's no light when you love me, but I still let you love me. Carelessly leave me hungry, but I still let you run me. But I love how you hurt me, you twist me and turn me, set fire and burn me out. Foolishly let you break me down, I need saving now. And you hit me with your love, and my walls came crashing, my walls came crashing. You hit me with your love, and I feel so broken, I keep on choking. And you hit me with your love.
Skins featuring D.R.A.M. Bury Me. What are y'all thinking of that?
Love it.
You is jamming on here.
I love her voice.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is, but her voice is great. And D.R.A.M. is he's just dope all around.
And just the beat,
It's
like every
good.
time, like it was just like the whole song just had me waiting for what's about to happen next. Where's the tone gonna go next, Mr. Carr? What
That
you think?
drop though.
Yep.
Yes, I
It's that
definitely
little
like the
reggae,
message.
little reggae bop right there too.
I don't
About
see the
being
correlation,
foolishly in
though.
love. That's real. We all been there, I'm sure.
I don't see the correlation in the video and the song so much. Like she's talking about love and the setting that they're in. It's a beautiful painting, but I don't see the correlation. But it's
It
great
just
though.
like vibe wise, I get it. It gives me that, like, especially once it goes into that kind of like little reggae ish to get the marijuana going. It's
Right,
just
that's the hard
trippy and
part.
vibey. Tracy, where you at? You over there smoking?
Right.
I was like, do I smell it?
No, I
You smell it. Trying to smell it.
Look, y'all said it right there. The perfect part I was gonna say. I love the outside with the green. You know, I don't know if that's fog or it's like it's fog in here, but the fog, the green with the fog.
This is the perfect environment for me.
You said what? Oh,
Alright.
Trace, we need to pull on over here.
Let's
All
get
right,
on. We in
so
here.
here, I want to put this next artist. I found her, and so I saw this video first. And at first, I was like, girl, this is the, and I wish Queen was here, because I think Queen would have saw this and been like, the babies of America, we got to change them. And then I started looking her up. So this girl is 18 years old, from Detroit. You know who this is?
Yes, of course. I'm from Detroit. Of course I know about my upcoming Detroit artist.
From Detroit, and all I know is I want to be friends with this girl. I have nothing negative to say about her, and her name is Molly Brazy, and the song is called Two Face. Take a look.
Molly Brazy.
I wake up, go get rich. Yeah. I wake up, go get rich, cause that's just how a bitch lay. Pull up on your block and load the clip and spray the K. Bitches, they gon' hate, gon' always feel some type of way. Bitches got opinions, give a fuck about what they say. Yeah, most of these bitches, they fake. All of these niggas two-faced. None of these bitches can hang. Put that little bitch in her place. Most of these niggas, they fake. All of these bitches two-faced. None of these niggas can hang. Put that little nigga in his place. I don't fuck with these broke boys. These bitches ain't making no noise. I pull up bustin', I ain't missing
said she
nothing. Me and my
18?
niggas told
Brother.
what they gon' do. I'm the plug with your phone move. I
This is
need
my
the
favorite
money,
part
nigga,
right
fuck you. I'm Ollie B, who the fuck is you? Yeah, I gotta go get rich. If you talking slick, I'ma hop on tip. I'ma hold the stick, put it to your lip, blow your tonsils out. Then I'm finna dip, ayy. Most of these bitches, they
Molly
fake.
Brazy, Two Face. She has this other song. So I was like, what is this girl? I went back, like, she has this other song called Gang. And
Yeah, I was gonna say she
Yeah,
bang,
Gang
huh?
is
Molly
it.
Brazy, she
Gang
bang.
is
She
good.
threw up the B.
yeah, she throws
bang.
up a lot of things that I don't understand. All I know is, girl, you cute.
She's lit.
real cute, and must be getting some sort of popularity because this visual is like elevated from the other stuff that I've seen her do. What do you guys think of her?
But that's great. What you said, man, that's great. I was talking about the visual, man. That's what you were saying. The editing, they did a great job with the editing, like the colors in the background. When she
The
was wearing
cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon. What was that? The turquoise and the turquoise
Yep.
jacket. I was liking that, and the editing was on point. She was slicing, hey, you know what I'm saying? She was going through what he was doing. Yeah, man, how dope. She
So
was
Rob,
turning.
you're from Detroit.
Yeah. The
So you-
quality of it is just so good, and the quality of her bars. But like, I do want, like, I think young girls should know, like, it's entertainment. Like, you got to look at that. She's an entertainer on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't look at her. She 18 toting guns. Don't look at that like, oh, I'm, that's the way you got to go. Just in the Detroit.
Yeah, no, and I wanted to play, you know what I mean? Because I debated about playing it because I don't like to put that kind of stuff out there, but it's out there.
And it's not that bad.
It's
though.
good because it opens
Well,
the
it's-
conversation.
It opens the conversation up. I would love to get her in here to have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
I would love to hear her life story because watching her music videos, I'm just like, who is this girl and her friend? I can imagine stories they would tell me. I can imagine the stories Molly Brazy could tell me.
Did you
Okay.
guys see Cash Doll put her out the back of the Benz? Like her introduction video? They had Cash Doll, who's like the current like queen of Detroit.
Yeah.
She came in the video. She was just in the video for like 2 seconds and she opened the back door of the Benz.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
She
yeah.
just came out and I'm
That's
like,
the gang video. Yeah, yeah.
that's a
She's lit.
star. She
Wow.
a star. You know what I'm saying? It is
Wow.
what it is. She a star.
Woo! All All right, Molly Brazy, we're gonna keep your eyes up for that. All right, speaking of stars, Tracey Phillips.
What's good, man?
Hot already.
What it be like?
Yo, all right, so we're just gonna play this so you guys can see the turned upness of Tracey Phillips, and then we'll get into it.
Shout out Jazz Miyagi, by the way. Shot this for me. We did this in Venice Beach. Shout him out, man. We got a lot of great stuff coming. One shot is on the way, I promise.
Hey,
Boom. Make sure you guys check out. Here it is, Tracey Phillips, hot already.
They can hear me right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
hey.
Yup.
What you mean I ain't hot yet?
I'm hot already.
What you mean you high already?
Only rolled up. You too high already?
What you mean I ain't hot yet?
What? Hey, I'm hot already.
What you mean you high already?
Only rolled up. You too high already?
What you mean I ain't hot yet?
Hey, pull up to the lot. See a car, I might cop that.
Tryna bet my girl
You need to stop that. 100 bands on the eye, drop that.
bring it right back.
Right back.
Where the pack at?
I can show you that. But I don't sell tree, I just smoke that. I'm a big dog, she got a fat cat.
Always put it down like a floor
Yeah, dancing for the money, tell her shake that.
Dancing for the money, tell her shake that.
Pedal to the floor, I might smash that.
What you mean I ain't hot yet?
Hey, I'm hot already.
What you mean you high already? Only rolled up six.
You too high already, ayy. What you mean I ain't hot yet? Ayy, I said I'm hot already.
What you mean you high already?
Only rolled up, ayy, you too high
Tracey
already.
Phillips, hot already. All right, Tracey, so
Already hot stuff.
you're out here. You got this music video.
For sure.
You got the song One Shot. You got this album 24/7 because you hustling.
Mixtape.
Mixtape,
I
excuse
can't
me.
wait to get the first album though.
You got the mixtape
Yeah,
right now,
definitely.
which I gotta say. So I said to him, I was like, "Where can everyone get these mixtapes from?" He said, "From me."
Right.
You can't see the performance. You got to come to you. And I thought that was really interesting way of marketing in 2017 because mostly everybody wants to get all their stuff online. And here you are running around hustling in LA because you want to be in front of the people. Where did that mentality come from?
Man, I just really enjoy it. I really having conversations with like people and then expressing what I do to them. And a lot of people appreciate like my hustle. And that's what like keeps me driving. Like a lot of people's like, man, you doing the Master P way. You know, the CDs out the trunk. And I'm just like, man, everybody saying, oh, if you was back then, you would have been made it. And I'm like, man, you don't understand all the lessons that I've learned to prepare me for the time when God gives me a shot and that ball really goes through the net. You know, he's been giving me a lot of opportunities. They've been rimming in and out. But I done met so many people on hand. Like, you know, okay, we do Twitter and stuff. You hit somebody up, a famous person, you don't know, like, when the next time they're going to hit you back. But if I find a way to see them in person and just talk to them and give them a CD, man, I think they're going to listen to that before I send them a link.
What a dream. So if you were to say, how long have you been in LA now for?
5 months.
5 months.
5 months.
Came out here with a hope and a dream. So what was your kind of game plan to come out here, and what was your idea before coming out here, and then now that you're here, kind of like, all right, what's the plan?
Man, it's crazy. The illusion, I seen it. Like I knew it. I knew I'd get out here. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna be homeless for a second, but just keep bouncing. You know, bouncing back, reaching out to people. You're gonna get the opportunity. You're gonna get somewhere to lay your head, and then that CD money that I was making, I had to save all that money. I even came out here, and I didn't even want to get a job, but I bumped heads with this guy named Van Tan, and he actually bought a CD for $100. Salute him. That's more than Famous Dex. He gave me one for $20. So he's in head right now, $100, and he gave me a job to wash dishes at his noodle shack, the Plum Play Noodle Shack on Cherry Avenue in Long Beach. I did that, man, and like, man, it's crazy because it's like, now I'm here, man, and it was all because of opportunities going to see somebody perform at the event we met, man, and then meeting up with you, and now starting an interview off with an interview with you, man, a year off with an interview, man, and then from here I got this video about to drop talking about on footwork. I ended up going with O.J. Mayo and his Bentley. We went to a house party, seen Odell Beckham, gave Odell Beckham, you know, a CD, met this girl named Tricia who works with Convict Music. She sat in a meeting with me in January, man, to perform One Shot, so I'm giving y'all a little taste of what I'm going to get them today. All right, so y'all let them know we coming strong 2017. So, man, the game plan was just come out here with nothing and go back with everything.
Yeah.
And I haven't been back home since then, man. That's the game plan.
So now, as far as creating, where's your mind at, as far as working on this first album?
Big production.
Going from the mixtape to you know what I mean? There's little production value to now. Okay, how do you take it to that next level?
All right, I've already been starting that. Shout out Ricky P, Wiz Khalifa's producer. I've actually bumped heads with him, man, and I got a beat off Ricky P, so that's gonna be on the album. It's probably gonna be the single, man. I want like top-notch beats, production, quality artists. You know, I want big artists. Julian Alexander, Kid Ink's little brother. I'm putting him on the tape, you know, and he's still climbing. You know, and I definitely want to get a big name. Hopefully, I can get like somebody like Kid Ink on there. Chris Brown, I don't know, man, something crazy, man. But you know, that's the plan, man. Even like the cover, man. You know, my girl actually took a picture of this. Believe it or not, it was a smoke break, and we put this together, man. I just want everything like my album. I don't want to be doing that's just footwork. I want it to actually be in the stores too, because I just ran into somebody that was like, I'll buy one when you're famous. I'm like, okay, I accept that challenge. So all I gotta do is get it in the stores until you is famous. So I'm gonna do that.
Boom.
That's what I would
Tracy
do.
Phillips, y'all.
Love it, bro. Love it.
I appreciate it. So we're gonna get one shot of performance in a little bit.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
All right. I want to get into this next song with you guys and just see what you get. Tracy, I think you're gonna like this one though.
I like them all, man.
I know, but this one I feel like
My lane.
I feel like it might have your little stank on it.
Okay,
Her name is
stank.
Kamaya,
Ooh.
and the song is called "Freaky Freaks." Take a look.
Hennessy in my cup and it's filled up. Shout out to the freaks in the building. If you nasty, then I'm nasty too. And I fucks with you cause you a real one. Fuck it up all night cause we still young. Wake up the next day and we still drunk. I'm drunk as hell. He fuck Chanel. He be getting around but I still fuck. Cause I'm nasty and nasty. Add a Y to the shit, get drunk all week. Slow grind to the rhythm, we don't fuck off beat. Got the pumps and the bumps and some cut off jeans. I be freaking this shit like it's 95. Fall asleep in the Jeep, I'm too high to drive. It's the Henny in my cup.
Jesse, you be on.
I'm just looking for the sluts and the freaky freaks.
And they got that old school feel to it.
I love it. I was like, this bitch better be out of high school prom talking about freak Hey, Kamaya, Freaky Freaks.
Yo, the champagne glass though.
I thought you was talking
Shout
about, hey,
out
how'd
to-
you get on here?
What did you guys think of the song in the video?
Hell yeah, that shit
Yeah.
popping.
Little throwback.
I like the
right?
old school
It
feel
reminds me
to it.
like Kaya, my neck, my back.
Yep.
Hey,
I love it.
right?
I love ratchet female rap.
Right?
Yeah, I need to make it come back.
Like honestly, like there's times where like I really like went through like this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have a real open, honest conversation with you guys because you know what I mean. All of you guys who watch every week. This past few weeks during the holidays, I was like, because we always put I find the dopest female performers. Like, no shade to the guys, but like it's just ridiculous right now. These girls are just coming out of nowhere. And I really thought for a second, y'all, I was like, we might have to revamp the whole beach, y'all. But we ain't gonna do that because there's too much talent out there. But I'm overloaded with how many females are about to slay this entire game. They've been like, Nicki Minaj has just been like
Nicki
hiding
Minaj.
them in a box, and they're all like, no, bitch, Barbie's out. We're here.
Let's go. But
It's
thank you
crazy.
to Nikki for opening.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
door.
for opening the door, for real. Shout out
For
to
real.
her.
Shout out to Lil Kim.
Reopening.
Reopening.
Yeah, reopening.
So what would you
can't
say?
come in here with the fire and everything. I'm
Real
like,
What would you say is
Shout out to
hard,
the
man?
real Kim.
well, we know who is listening to Foxy
Would you
Brown.
say dude rapping?
What'd you say?
Would you say it's easier making it as a guy rapper or a female rapper?
A guy.
Right. You say it's
Yeah.
easier?
Easier. For sure.
Easier.
Because it's more accepted when it's a female. Like I just have worked with too many females and gone into the recording booth with them, and it takes longer for them to get work done because the guy's like trying to hit on them, or it's like some like, what are you gonna do for me? Kind of, like with dudes, it's on some like, yo, bro, yeah, you cool, you know what I mean? Like, and it can be chill. Yeah, there's all like fuckboy shit and there's all shady shit and all that kind of stuff that happens. But I feel like being a female, especially like I know girls that go to these producers' house by themselves. You could go to a producer's house by yourself, and you know what I mean? Worst case scenario, maybe you might get jumped if they in some fuck shit. But with a female, they have to worry about, is he gonna hit on me? Is his boy gonna hit on me? If I have to go outside to take a phone call, or if I go outside to take a smoke, there's just so much,
Right.
and it fucks with their brains, and you see a lot of these girls, it emotionally affects them. And so I think that's why it's harder for a lot of females in the industry. But I'm starting to see these girls bite back now, and I think that's interesting. I think we're seeing a lot of girls right now who are coming out here with the dude's mentality, and I think
Yeah.
that we've played a lot of them. I think, and I think hip hop has really kind of taken women and said, "Nah, here you go. Here are the keys. Go ahead. You can drive."
Yeah, because the market for them is open. Like they got so many different markets.
It's
Females,
wide.
yeah, it's
open.
wide.
Oh my God.
It's like they can hit certain markets that straight male rappers can't hit as a female. It's a whole unlock
And we
market
got
that you
with
can hit.
male
you know?
rappers, it's like I feel like we got stuck in a time with male rappers where it's like it's rapping about the same things, and so to be different as a male in this industry, you have to be talking about different things, or you have to keep it real. Like, because I feel like a lot of people come out here and don't keep it real. You know what I mean? You come out here and you're talking about your story. You aren't
it's
coming out
talking
here
about
being like,
something
nah, I'm
that
out
can
here flossing.
Right.
I came out here in 5 months and look at me. Like, it's not about that. It's about, no, you know what? I worked in a noodle shack.
Right.
There was a point where I thought I was going to be homeless. Like, you're telling your story. And so I think that that's interesting for females in 2017 to be able to tell their story now
Yeah.
without somebody holding them back.
sure.
All right, this next guy's name is Devin Terrell. The song is called I Can't Wait. He took a little oldie and mixed it up.
Oh, I heard.
You know
All
this?
his music. Both of his projects are popping. His YouTube covers he does always
Yeah.
are.
Some of y'all really be sick of me, looking at me like the enemy. I ain't do shit and you know it. If you were the captain of your shit, then you should be rolling. Where are we going now? I'm gonna have on my own vibe. No, I'm not there, I don't know how. I'm a couple leeches from 1,000 miles, so you know I'm running this shit. Woo! You busy flicking your wrist, I'm out here trying to get mama a crib. All of you niggas degenerates, bring you to my show like Ella. You running, I'm facing. I'ma still catch you like Freddy or Jason. I don't know none of these faces. Who is a friend, who is hating? I line them up and cut them up like a shaper. Get them away from me. Get them away from me.
Hey, Devin Terrell, I Can't Wait.
Absolutely.
All right, so he's got all these things. Liar, too. We talked about Molly Brazy, talking about Two-Face. What is like in this industry has been your... What's been like a situation that you just really saw another side of people? Like entertainment kind of showed you a whole different side of people. And it's kind of like
The money.
the money, how so?
Always, man.
Man, coming up.
Now, you don't got to put no names out there.
No, that's just coming up, man. You know, it was like free. You know, I really didn't. I guess I wasn't taking it that serious at the time. I was just still learning, and now I'm in the position right now, just like money or nothing, man. I don't want to hear shit if you ain't got no money talking. So it's kind of hard. Like the friendship, that's changed a lot. You start seeing it more as a business than just like, okay, let's make music. It's totally different, man. But I appreciate it because, man, it's making me get money. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I done had experiences where it's really the communication. Like you gotta, as an artist, you gotta clearly communicate to the people you're trying to work with what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you come with a product and they want to make it, oh, well, you should do this, or I have the idea to do this, or let's do this, and you work with them and you compromise. But I think like you got to get to a point in artistry where you're like, no, this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? So like the communication, that's a big thing that I have to apply to the music industry a lot, you know, that I didn't know so much last year. And it messed a lot of projects. Even this video, you know, that could have been so much smoother. It just made them the biggest headaches, you know what I'm saying, in my life. So
A lot
say
of
your
it too,
shit.
you know, it's funny you say that because we have so many friends, and you know, I always try to surround myself with people, or I always go out and I find like the misfits and the people who just like you see them doing it for themselves. I appreciate people who, because my biggest thing is, you know, you'll go out and you'll find somebody and it's like, you know what, I'm not the best person to do this, so I'm going to go out and find someone to help me do that.
Right.
And you get to a point where it's like you can't depend on people. So it's like I need to learn how to do this myself. So I'm seeing these artists learn how to edit, how to do videography, and you know all these different things, and they're applying it to build their own craft. And I think that in 2000, do you want to just take your jacket off? Like,
Important.
you know, you got a little Rihanna off the shoulder.
Right,
over
man.
here.
I'm saying, no, look, you just said it. Though. You say you just now seeing that. It's crazy because sometimes I be telling myself like, man, that's great because on this tape, man, it's 20 songs. I swear to you, man, I mixed like 15.
Wow.
See, but you see what I mean?
Getting paid video on YouTube, I edit that whole video, so I understand exactly where you're coming from.
But it's also it's a
Guaranteed.
different perspective because it's like me. I like for my music to have a certain quality, but I spend so much time writing the songs that the whole process of it, the financial sacrifice of having to pay people to do that, it's a real. What you said about going homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like, then went homeless for beats.
Wow.
Okay, and like, but,
And then went homeless for videos. You know what I'm saying? Because you really do gotta pay. You really, if you want the
Right.
quality, you
Yeah,
really do
you
gotta
do.
pay hundreds, sometimes thousands of personal money. And I don't dabble into the gangster life, so I try to keep a regular
You can't
job.
knock
You know what I'm
nobody's
saying?
house. You can't knock nobody's house. You respect it, and I respect you for doing that, buddy, for real.
I mean, I be trying, bro. You know,
Not
but
you
it's-
trying. You're doing good, man.
Hey,
Great.
and I'm really excited. All right, we're gonna play your video in a second, but we have one more video before that. She's from the UK. Her name is Paigey Cakey. We've played, I think the song was called Cupcake, maybe a year ago. Honestly, I liked her. She kind of went under my radar for a while, but this video popped up, and it's dope. She's from UK, and here it is. The song's called Down.
Paigey Cakey.
Paigey Cakey.
Woke up, made a bang. So much on my mind, I had to stammer. You know, tonight's going down. We about to take a trip to Paris. If it ain't no money, I ain't calling back. Really got my niggas playing quarterback. Flexing in my Aquaman, I brought it back. Tryna get me down, well, I won't fall for that, bro. Chilling with my brothers, come on, you know how it goes. When we're in the car, my niggas always got that bro. I'll be in the money team, you know we getting dope. Stacking every day, so I ain't never going broke. I need that whip like a slave. Please don't get carried away. I need that breeze on the bay. I need them comments, man, give me a break. You know I've been working.
Paigey Cakey, Down. Hey, 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 hey. All right, we was into it?
Into it. It got the. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
she got that sound.
You gotta have that.
Right. Hey.
I got that.
Hang time. That,
But she
that
good.
real?
But she's spitting.
That's
Her
real hair?
vocals is
Hey,
sick.
she pretty too.
Boy, I don't know her.
That's real hair.
Her vocals is sick though. She going up.
Yo, for real though, right though? Man, it's probably her.
I can't even see what
She's
she's
like mixed. All right, Rob Moss. So again, let's just start this over. So I got this video. The video is called Bars, and I didn't know what to take of you as an artist at first, just based off this video at first. And I have to ask, like, what was the concept for writing the song and then applying the visual to it?
Oh my God, I can't even begin to go back. This particular song.
Or
goes
should we
back.
play the video first? Because
I don't
is
know.
that like the story? Because here's the thing: like I watched it and I genuinely fell in love with you as a person. I was like, oh my
Yes.
God, his story. I was like. And I felt like, and I know, you know what I mean? Like, my roommates were like, Jesse, that's shade. I'm like, it's not, like, I genuinely meant this. I felt like I watched the beginning of that video and I was like, what is this? Like, your voice sounded like a little different. And it was like, these elements, it just kept building. And it was like, all of a sudden, the superstar is being built in this music video in front of you. And you see him going from homeless to, you know, living in this apartment. And then all of a sudden, it's bam. Here we are.
What it was? Man, that's crazy. No.
Is that okay? Okay, I was high when I watched it too.
Oh, that's
I always love when I create something in my mind, and then now how much of that is real
No, that no,
versus
that,
my head.
Man,
That's under
no.
this head.
That's not nowhere near like my. I mean, kind of similar to my real life, but no. That whole song goes back to November 2014 when I started writing that for my project that's out now, Lover, Alone, and Stoner. And I never forget, I got a random email in the middle of the night from a producer with that beat. I was in my sleep in Jamaica, Queens, in a box recording my project. And that beat came on and I was like, oh, you know, it's over. But I knew I was gonna have to take time to really get it sounding right. So like, I never thought that song took about 8 months to just record. Like, and literally, and I performed it for 5 months before recording it because I couldn't finish writing it, but the beat was so dope. I started doing it at my shows. I started doing it at open mics. Then I did it at a show in Detroit and at Philadelphia, and people would always message me like, when is the song bar? When is it gonna be out? But I'm like, y'all don't, it takes time to get the production, to get the track outs, to get the mix. It takes time to really do that when you know? And I finally, 8 months later, I put the song out and it didn't really, like, people didn't really understand it. And I was like, okay, you got to put a video with it in order for people to do it. And I thought I was done because the song took so much. So I was like, okay, you got to do the video. And the video was a whole nother story. We came up with that concept the day of. Because I wanted to walk around in a leather fur coat in the middle of Skid Row. I was like, no, I don't want to be. He was like, nah, man, you need to, my homie, shout out to Reg B Visuals. If you need a great visual, great guy out of Philly, young guy. He's like 19 years old. He flew all the way out here from Philly just to shoot that video. I sent him a rough draft of the record, and he was like, you have to let me do this. And he did an okay job. You know, I know what he's capable of, and when we work on visuals for the future, I know it's going to be better. But
he did not do an okay. He did a great job. We're going to watch this video in most of its entirety because you just have to see this. Like, Rob Moss Bar. Take a look. Movie.
shout out to Detroit. We here in Hollywood right now, Detroit. Just know that. We made it.
Sometimes it's best, I know it's best if I don't think about the bullshit. Cause if I think about the bullshit, then the trigger might get pulled quick. Just another bang man, just another bang man, bang man, bang man. Living in America, that shit is scary out, scary out, scary out, scary out. But I've been having dreams that feel like reality. But I'm still another bang man, just another bang man, bang man, bang man. Living in America, I tell you scary out, scary out, scary out. Hey, so you gotta make a way and take away when haters hate the bar. I raise no time to wait, gotta start today. So there comes a time, and I think it's time, as I think it's time. You raise your bar, raise your bar. While you're wasting time at the fucking bar with no house, no car, nigga, raise your bar, raise your bar. We always gon' turn up, head we know. Turn up, head we know. Turn up, head we know. Turn up. But there comes a time, and I think it's time, as I think it's time. You raise your bar, raise your bar. Hey, raise your bar, raise your bar. Hey, you gotta get your money up, boy. Get your money up. Raise your bar, raise your bar. So get your ass up. It's tough, I know it's rough, and all we trust, no fuss, Rob Moss. But there comes a time, and I think it's time, as I think it's time. You raise your bar, raise your bar. Look, positive individual making progress appeal. Ain't gon' rest till I get my kin folks out the projects and in penthouses on islands, can't even pronounce that. A nigga one album style and think it's time I announce that. Nigga, I made it, them dues I paid it, I had to take that. But now it's glasses, shake your ass, it's cups, you can raise that. I got my bachelor's and my master's, I can't even say that. Dropped out for this music shit, been killing this shit ever since. So there comes a time, and I think it's time, as I think it's time. You raise your bar, raise your bar.
That's restaurant tip money.
Get your mind off these dudes and off these bras and focus hard. Raise your bar, raise your bar. We always gon' turn up, head we know. Turn up, head we know. Turn up, head we know. Turn up. But there comes a time, and I think it's time, as I think it's time. You raise your bar, raise your bar. Hey, raise your bar, raise your bar. Hey, you gotta get your money up, boy. Get your money up. Raise your bar, raise your bar. So get your ass up. It's tough.
Rob Moss Bar. Yo, just the choreography and like everything you're doing. All right, what are we thinking, Tracy? What you thinking of that?
Man, I love the energy, man.
Thanks,
The attitude,
bro.
I can feel it, man. That's great, man. You just, like he said, he told me before I even seen it. I seen the shit.
Yeah,
Like you
thanks,
just seen
bro.
the grind, but
Appreciate it,
even when
man.
you had your shit, like you was still working with what you had, man. I love it, man. Then you
Had
perform
to.
the song that you was making. This is the song. right?
Yeah, fact. And the notebook that I'm in is so funny because that really is the actual notebook because I have like 1 million notebooks, but that notebook that we grabbed that day really was the actual notebook that when I started writing that in New York, you know, it was in there. Those was the real lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That was on it. So that was a dope little thing, but
We had the transition with the flow. Those was dope too.
You know, I was not expecting you to drop like all of a sudden start spitting. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like looking like, what is happening right now? Like, you're like, raise your bar. I'm like, what is happening?
if you listen to my projects, sometimes my transitions into that are a little smoother.
No,
it wasn't a bad
no. This what are you talking about? It's not.
I feel like it do just hit
Look,
some-
Jade Nova told me something I have used since the day I met her. She said, just receive. Just
amen.
receive,
I love her.
okay?
So,
just allow yourself. Shout out to her in the Beyonce Christmas CD video. Watch that on YouTube. Just type in Jade Nova Beyonce.
Beyonce.
But no, like that's just so dope. And then I went back to look at some of your other projects, and it's just you know who you are as an artist, and that is a beautiful thing in this generation where it's a bunch of where you see a lot of people trying to piece themselves. You're remaining who you are, and you see that consistently through all of your music.
I appreciate it.
So now we're working on a new project.
Yes. Ooh. We're working on a new project. Got it done here in LA. I'm so proud of it. It's a 9-song project, looking like 9 songs right now. And this is the project that is literally taking me about 2 years to really like. I've been writing songs for a while because I felt like my bodies of work before. I felt like people would just catch on to it later. But I was like, Rob, you got to come back with something that's like, you know, better than that. And like the sound when I moved to LA, it just came so effortless. Like even with the producers, even with the energy of the studios that I've been able to record in, it has been like, it's just been a great energy. And I know when people hear it, it's just gonna continue to, you know, to paint the vision that I feel like I need to paint as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Now, your energy to me is weird because I'm from the East Coast and you're from Detroit.
York. I lived in New York.
156 in Broadway.
I live in 135th and Broadway.
Yeah, that A and that 1, 2, 3.
Broadway.
So, but your energy is very like
That's because I
chill.
smoke before.
No, brother.
Man,
You ain't
want
never
that
met
weed, get
me
you
when I'm
real
not
right,
high,
though.
okay? So what the difference between Detroit, New York, LA for you? Like why New York? Why did you want to move to New York? And what music wise, why is LA working better for you than New York?
Yeah, it's New York taught me to grind. I feel like every artist at some point you got to go to New York and experience the grind because it teaches you a hustle that makes coming to a place like LA so much easier. Like you just know how to weed out so many things because in New York, if you don't develop some type of tough exterior, you're gonna die. You know, I mean, like literally. Like New York is crazy, you know. And then Detroit and really Chicago too, because I recorded my first project for 1.5 years in Chicago as well. Detroit is just the love of the music, and I'm grateful to be from Detroit because we don't have a lot growing up. You know, we're not exposed to what you exposed to in Hollywood, coming up out here, the cars and stuff. Even if you live in the hood, that's not in Detroit at the time. It was like everywhere was kind of sort of music. When we got into music, the legacy of Motown and the legacy of the greats just in Detroit, at a very young age, it was always very serious. And it was like, take your music serious, paint your picture serious. And that's something that just stuck with me, you know what I'm saying, for forever. So Detroit is the base. Like, I can't, it's like, I don't know how to control like.
So you can like literally write music.
That's all I do is write music. I was writing music before.
But like the notes.
I can if it came down to it. I don't.
Because I was looking at your notebook. I was looking at your notebook with the notes in it.
I did, yeah. I did study classical music and opera for 4 years. I went to college for musical theater as well, and
because you can hear it too in the music. Like that's
Really?
not
Hey,
just.
man.
That's
yeah, no,
not just
classical
like.
compositions is a huge inspiration.
Yeah. Like that's not, you know what I mean? That's not just hip hop.
That's operatic.
Yeah.
Operatic, yeah. I have scholarships to colleges to sing opera.
Word.
He's like,
That was my thing.
I got
That was my
receipts.
thing.
Better go on, brother.
Yeah, that was
Go
my thing
ahead,
for a while,
boy.
so I started writing my own. I was like, nah.
Okay. So now, all right, we all gonna put this on the table. You know what I mean? We've all lived broke before. What's the craziest thing y'all have ever had to create food-wise and eat being broke?
For me, for me, it was probably peanut butter sandwiches.
Oh, child, I just literally ate that. That's like, wow.
that would probably be the weirdest thing for me.
Really?
Yeah. What about y'all?
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Not jelly. I didn't say jelly. I said just peanut butter.
mixed things with ramen that just maybe shitty would be.
Yeah, I would have
But
to
if
say.
ramen, that's all you got, so okay, I'm gonna put a little, try to jazz it up and it goes wrong.
Nice.
I've made, I would have to say for me, it would have to be, I've made ghetto grilled cheese before.
How what is it?
What is a ghetto
What's the ghetto grilled cheese? Your phone is
Like,
finna fall out. Your phone is finna
Like
fall
you
out.
take the you toast your bread, and then you put the cheese on it, and then you have to put it back into it, and you could use like, you know what I mean, like in the oven. You never did that? Like open face, and then you, I would say that would probably,
We came up making grilled cheese differently.
like water in my cereal, like.
Water and the shit, that's top. You badass for that.
But you mix it with a little bit of milk, so it's like
Gonna put some water on that
so it's like a
shit.
1% skim.
Water and cereal?
Yeah, but with a little bit of milk. Like if you only had like this much left, like you know what I mean, Brian? That's
I
my
feel
brother.
you.
When they leave this much milk in it, it's like, well,
No,
just give it a little bit of flavor. Like if it's cinnamon
I
toast
guess.
crunch, it's not
Okay,
gonna be
yeah,
that bad because
I
it's got
guess.
all that sugar. In it.
Okay,
Right,
not a whole
Go ahead.
bowl.
What's yours? Oh, yours is the ramen.
I guess I do crazy stuff on the daily. Like for some reason I eat out so much and then end up home with no food and just really gotta get like
Okay. Fast
like
food is
last
the
night I
devil,
had
y'all.
the bread. Last night I had the bread and I was just like taking a little bit of peanut butter, putting it on the bread and just balling it up.
Oh, you
And
were
making
like my roommate.
bread, peanut butter, just eating them just
You like my roommate, dead ass, will just be eating bread and butter. Like I'm just like
bread
you
and
just
butter?
eat bread and butter.
Bread and butter.
Or sugar and eggs. Like for
Wow.
what reason are you? I can't. All right. Well,
I
whatever.
play Fear Factor, by the way.
What do you mean?
what?
Like you're on it?
Okay.
No,
Like you play it?
no,
like
my brothers, like, I grew up in a house full of 8, so all my brothers would play Fear Factor.
Yeah, we used to
And
play
y'all
the
own type of-
nastiest shit.
horrible shit.
Y'all used to eat bugs and shit.
No, not bugs. I'm talking
like
like
mayonnaise mixed with
ketchup.
Ugh.
Yes, on the
Like
craziest.
throw up.
with a little sour cream.
I
And
mean, yeah, I made that.
bake it and eat it as one.
I mean, I never ate it.
Fear
I made
Factor.
people eat that.
Pineapple.
My little cousins. But you know
Nothing but
what?
Pride. With no money.
No money. That's
I mean, you gotta do
But
what you
that's
gotta
fine.
do.
Because guess what? Look where y'all at today.
Right, man.
man, we in Hollywood.
And not only that, but I got something else for you guys that might be able to help you out. You know what I mean? Because I know it's really hard to be putting some meals together and whatnot, but Blue Apron has something for y'all that can help you out. So Blue Apron is the #1 fresh ingredient recipe delivery service in the country. They have established partnerships with over 150 local farms, fisheries, and ranches across the United States. As a result, you are getting the best ingredients, and that's very hard. Like, I go to the grocery store, I'm on this whole, like, trying to eat better, organic foods and whatnot, and it's really hard because some things be saying that they, you know, the top-notch recipe or the top-notch ingredient, and they're not, all right? But Blue Apron really makes sure that they do that. Some meals are spicy shrimp and Korean rice cakes with cabbage and frukkake. You know what I mean? Like, not my steez, but that's fine because they got pork chops, garlic piccata with scallion rice and spinach. Now, that's something
That's
I
what
would
I
be
want.
like right
Sounds
now.
a little more.
As a matter of fact, right now, I'm kind of thinking about,
Sound good.
but it's affordable. For less than $10 per person a meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Super easy. All you guys got to do is go to blueapron.com/BHL. That's blueapron.com/BHL. Boom. And guess what you guys are going to get? Your first 3 meals free. Oop, oop.
Can't be third.
Free?
We
Okay.
said free.
That's a nice free.
Free.
That's how you get people.
So there you guys go. That's 3 meals, already getting you started. They literally, it's the cutest thing. They give you the package, and you just open everything up, put it in a pot, and it's a gourmet meal. Like Chef Gordon Ramsay done came in your house.
Really? Okay, link me up.
I will.
Link me up.
Link
Link
me.
me up.
Link me, because I want to know.
All right, well, what I need to know is this last video because it's hot as hell in here and we got to get the heck on out. So her name is Jody Shane. The song is called I Want To. Take a look.
Love it.
I want to go there. I want to go there.
You see how I completely stripped down now?
Yeah, with me, yeah. Baby, let's go. Pack your clothes, let's hop up on the road. You don't gotta tell your friends where we about to go. Now tell me where to go. Wait, only if you know, only me and you will know. Yeah. So let's go there. I know you
Jody Shane, I Want To.
Fucking with us so
You
heavy.
like that?
Oh man, what
That intro.
The intro, I was like, I'm so. As soon as it came
As soon as
on,
yeah, me too,
Like,
bro.
I don't even care what her voice sounds like. All right. We got a whole bunch of music for you guys, so make sure you guys go check them out. Everything is available on iTunes. You guys can go make sure to support your local artists. Right now, though, special performance in studio. Hit that fog machine because we got him in studio. Tracey
lit.
Phillips performing One Shot 24/7.
Hollywood Live. Yeah, one more time. Shout Black Hollywood. Yeah. For real. Live. And direct. Hey, yeah. I said all it took was patience. I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day. Tomorrow not guaranteed. I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day. Tomorrow not guaranteed. You only get one shot at this. Yeah, you only get one shot at this. Hands up, ayy, hands up. If you believe in heaven, do you believe in hell? They say by 21 I'll be dead or in jail. Gotta work hard, and the records gon' sell. I step into the building, everybody take a smell. Yeah, I'm the shit, got your girl in my cell. Give her the time of day, I have her swear like a whale. Connection to that white, you can call me Mr. Pale. My brother once told me if it's good, it's gon' sell. Came up crazy in a house full of 8. Give it up to my parents, they kept that food on the plate. But it wasn't all great, I never said we ate steak. Fuck a birthday party, I was trying to get cake. Started from the bottom, my brother can vouch that. Told my mama I'ma make it, I could never turn back. You hit my shit once and you addicted like crack. Music for my supporters, I don't need your feedback. Really not nothing, trying to turn myself to something. Look at me now, I can feel the day coming. Catch me in your mall, got my mixtape and it's free. The blind can't hate, cause the blind can't see. Do you believe in me, like I believe in you? You think that I can make it, I think you can make it too. And if it's called a rumor, then it probably ain't true. If we only live once, then this what I'ma do. I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day, tomorrow not guaranteed. I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day, tomorrow not guaranteed. You only get one shot at this. Yeah, you only get one shot at this. Yeah, I say the sky's not the limit, cause I'm headed to the moon. Her favorite tattoo was the one that say boom. Tired of talking about it, time to make it more than real. I'm so underrated, like somebody give them a deal. I want more than a meal, more than a trill. I'm not from Buffalo, but I am all about my bills. Pouring out my heart, hoping that it don't spill. I remember me and Smooth shopping at the Goodwill. But then was hard times, we was on the grind. Smoking so much weed, I had so much on my mind. Fucking 9 to 5, I was running out of time. Took the money that I had and made my own clothing line. Hey, this ain't my favorite part. You can get it for the low. Say I'm living too fast, you just moving too slow. You can put me, I support you, that's the way it's supposed to go. Climbing to the top from the bottom of the hole. I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day, tomorrow not guaranteed. I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day, tomorrow not guaranteed. I'ma drink my cup, yeah, I'ma smoke my weed, yeah, I'ma drink my cup, yeah. Hey, my shirt hang on here, we gon' do it though. Hey, yeah, I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day, tomorrow not guaranteed. I'ma drink my cup, smoke my weed, party all day, tomorrow not guaranteed. You only get one shot at this. Yeah, you only get one shot at this. Yeah, Thank y'all so much, I appreciate it. Black Hollywood Live, thank you, Jesse, man. Everybody that's a part of it, man.
Tracy, where can everyone follow you?
Soon, man. You can follow me on IG right now at Tracy A+ Phillips, Twitter at Tracy Phillips, Facebook Tracy Phillips, all that. Yeah.
Boom. Rob Moss, where can everyone keep in contact with you?
At Rob Moss _Rob Moss, robmossmusic.com. My personal website is the best way because on social media, stuff is filtered. So if you can get to my actual website, robmossmusic.com, or let me get into my mailing list, that's the best way to stay updated on the music and on the shows. We got some incredible shows coming up already, so I want to keep people updated. But _Rob Moss on social media. On Twitter, I'm kind of ratchet, so.
Oh, so that's where I'm gonna be following.
Okay, we follow your ass on Twitter.
I want to see the real Rob Moss.
I drag.
It's my hobby. Mr. Carter.
You already know, though. You can follow me everywhere at Mr. Carter and at MrCarter.com.
Boom, Rob Tracey. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And everyone, thank you guys for hitting us up here at BHL Online. Also, make sure you guys hit us up at BHL The Beat. If you got at gmail.com, if you guys have a video that you want to support or you guys have a friend or something, send their information to BHLTheBeat at gmail.com. Love you guys. Hit me up at DJ Jesse J. Till next time, peace.
Peace.
From executives Keven Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, yeah, that would be great with each other.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.